everybody, and welcome to another edition of Poland Daily Travel. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season, and the approach of winter is filling you with ideas of having fun and good travel thoughts. With me in studio is Philip Goss, this handsome fellow right here. Oh, he's on camera now. There you go. Get a good look at him. Philip Goss, thank you for being with us. And we have an equally astute and good-looking fella on the line from Bydgoszcz, Tony McFarlane Gonzalez. What a pleasure to have you again on the show, Tony, you and Phil. It's a great pleasure for me. And Poland Daily Travel thanks you. Okay, how's that? Yeah?
Sounds fine.
You told me to say that. Yeah. Well, you know what I want to talk about this show? Ice swimming. Because that is a thing that has become a fad, a health fad across Europe. And in Poland is particularly one of the places. It's a Scandinavian and northern sort of Europe thing, obviously, because that's where we have most of the ice, water in the winter. Ice swimming. Wasn't there a song by R.E.M., Ice Swimming, something like that?
No.
No? Mm-hmm. Was it? What was it called? Wasn't ice swimming? Ice
God.
Swimming?
No.
No, you're thinking of Vanilla Ice.
No, I'm not
Ice
thinking of
Baby.
Vanilla Ice. No, no, it was night swimming. It was. Okay, not ice swimming. But I just remembered, because my girlfriend told me before I locked her in the freezer that it was called ice swimming.
You locked her in the freezer, did you?
Yeah, she's probably still there. She's probably still there. I don't know how she could get out because there's a big lock on it. Anyway, the things about ice swimming that are amazing, I'm just kidding. That's not true. I'm just kidding. She's a nice lady, very warm heart. That's why she can survive for long periods in the icebox. No, this is rearing to go. I'm talking about she's hot.
So where does one go ice swimming?
No, there we go.
Where does one go? Any place where the water is cold.
Does there need to be ice, or is it just cold water?
No, it's cold water. I think it has to be to qualify as ice swimming, it has to be 5 degrees centigrade plus. Mm-hmm. Anything 5 degrees and below. But there are even ice swimming champions who go to Antarctic and swim for a kilometer in the ice water there. Can you believe it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can you believe it? You have to do a lot of checking before you do this, and you should start gradually. I mean, I do an ice foot bath every morning, which is very good for your circulation.
Is it?
Yeah, and it's very good for resting your feet, actually. If you walk a lot like I do, spend a lot of time on your feet, then this ice for your feet in the morning is very good. But that's a good way to start to get yourself acclimated. Then you can do an ice bath, or a cold bath, and then you can go gradually to the ice swimming. Because the last thing you want to do is, if you have any problems, is go jump in this quickly in this ice water. You have to do it slowly and get acclimated. You just don't go jump in the ice water. Oh, I'm at the Baltic. I'm going to go swimming.
Well, after a sauna, I have
January.
often gone either into the barrel that they have there of the cold water, or into a lake, or into the Baltic.
Barrel?
Yes, there are barrels of cold water that you can climb into after a sauna.
I didn't
Yeah, you rinse off quickly and then jump into the cold water, and it's quite an experience.
Yeah, well, the cold water is good for you. It does a number of things. Have you ever done this ice swimming, Tony? Tony?
Yep, Lake Minnehaha, Minnesota.
All right, give the expert rendition.
Oh, man. Okay, so what they did is there's a little clubhouse that's right next to Triathlon Tri Minnesota. I believe that's still the name. We have two fishing docks. They cut the ice. It's always in January. They start from second week in January all the way up till second week in February, so where they still have ice. They cut the ice. You have about 100 yards to swim. That's about maybe 70 meters, 80 meters. And then you have to get to the other dock. They do warn you, just like you said, please do preparations for this, because you have to disclose any heart conditions, especially heart conditions, because your heart does spike. It's a shock to the system right off the bat. You have to prepare for it in gradual incrementations. They tell you that. That's recommended. And then, so you basically prepare yourself in the little chalet or chalet that they have, and you take off your clothes. You walk out there. You can keep your clothes on if you want to. Me, I just take it off in the chalet and get up there really quick, dive in, swim across, get out, and they have thermal blankets ready for you, and they usher you really quickly inside to the chalet again to get warmed up. They give you drinks to warm your body up again. The initial shock is really...
How long are you in the water?
It depends on how long you can swim for, because it's how fast you can swim. So it depends. You're probably in the water for sometimes 30, 40 seconds.
How many meters
some people
is
take
it?
100 70 or 80, right?
It's 70 or 80 meters.
70 or 80,
it's a 100-yard swim.
Yeah.
I would say that you're pretty motivated to swim quickly.
Are you a fast swimmer?
Yeah.
Are you a fast swimmer?
Especially when it's cold. Yes.
And those, it really improves your time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But
it gives you an adrenaline rush, right? And it's supposed to be...
Yeah, a huge adrenaline rush.
That's the spike in your heart rate. It's also supposed to be good for against depression. It gives you this endorphin rush, and especially the beta endorphins, which is what Phil likes. He gives his betas going. So beta endorphins. Yeah, that's Phil's favorite. And it reduces inflammation, apparently, which is a good thing, because inflammation is at the heart of all our problems. So you get those nice endorphins going. How's that? That feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I think that's the same thing after a sauna when you jump into the barrel of cold water. I think it's the same effect. It doesn't have to be out in the lake or the river or what have you to get that effect. And that's a very healthy aspect of sauna culture, is that cold bath afterwards, whether it's simply rinsing off in the shower or submersing oneself and cooling off for a number of seconds in the cold water.
Very good. That's all we have. Thank you very much, Philip Goss. Thank you very much, Tony McFarland Gonzalez. That is our series on winter attractions and winter sports, etc. Thank you very much for watching. Hey, like us on YouTube. Subscribe. Hit all the appropriate buttons. Share with your friends if you like the show. And I hope you will. Thanks for watching.